Okay, folks. I've had to put a self-imposed embargo on this one because I've finished it it would have been yesterday, so the 21st of September. But unfortunately, the video has had to be delayed because, well, it's another wedding present, and the wedding isn't until the 28th. So this video will be going up on the 29th. But it's another set, excuse me, another set of his Nerf guns. Nerf blasters, I should say. Now, I was very limited this time by the case size, which is why they've only got these Nanofires. I haven't really done a lot to them, I've got to be fair. All I've done is I've taken out the air restrictor, and there is a little hole in the end of the barrel at the bottom there. I've just taped around that, and then it's, gender stereotypical paint, unfortunately. They're not great. I want to say maybe 60, 70 FPS with the AR removed. But, they're pretty. I've used metallic paints. And I can also, this time, I can get the safety glasses in the box. I was planning on using something else, but they wouldn't even fit in the box. So we've gone this way with it. It's come out looking very pretty. And it is a very hardcore sort of waterproof tactical box. I call them decision makers when I do this sort of thing. You see a lot of TikToks or Facebook reels of couples fighting with Nerf blasters, or there's a note left at the front door with a Nerf blaster saying, "Oh, I've hidden in the house somewhere." These are deliberately designed so that they're identical, basically, internally. The only difference is the colour. But if you can't decide on something, you just duel. This is it. And you literally just take 5 paces, and the first one to it, the other one gets the overarching decision. It's similar in nature to tossing a coin, but yeah. I think they're pretty cute. I think it's a very nice, tidy looking setup. I'm a little bit miffed that I couldn't put a divider between the glasses because they're quite bigger. And again, these are just bog standard safety goggles, safety glasses, which, they're like £2-3 a pair or whatever. But yeah, it's nice. I've had the only other set of this in this nature I've done, I did for my brother for his wedding. There was a bit more effort went into those. I've got to be fair. There was a spring upgrade and all sorts of bits and pieces, but it's basically the same principle. I've had somebody tell me that I should sell these as well, and the work you have to put into them and sourcing the bits. And in this case, it was a fairly easy job. It was AR removal and paint, but the time it takes. And if I were to make any money on a set like this, nobody would want to buy them. I might eventually throw, a couple more of these together in different blasters, maybe put them up on Etsy as an option just to see if there's any kind of market for it. But yeah, this is his and hers match Nerf blasters, also known as decision makers. So yeah, just a short video on those to say, ain't that pretty? But yeah, it's nice to do a Nerf mod again. I haven't done one in a while. That Swarmfire is still sitting there. But I've been so focused on everything else. This was a nice, shortish project. It took longer to source the blasters than it did to actually do the work. I managed to finish this one. It was this one. Finish that one, and then that one turned up in the post, and I could do that one. So yeah, it's a nice idea. I don't mind if you want to copy the idea. His and hers match Nerf blasters for making decisions. It's fine. But it's quite a nice little case that I got on eBay. It locks down, and it's quite compact. But yeah. So, yeah, there you go. One last look. I think they're really sweet. And again, I will probably do a couple more of these just for my own personal amusement, might chuck them up on Etsy. I mean, I don't get invited to weddings very often. And everybody's like, no, we don't need gifts. I'm like, well, you're having these. So, yeah, again, there we go. The decision makers. Ta-da.